Black Friday content. Yeah. I'm allow y'all to come up time enough to come in here. Because I want to react to one of mine. Okay? I want to add to one of mine because it sent a message to me. And y'all, something just ain't right. You know what? Key Sweat said something, something, something just ain't right. I want to get into Irene Roberts now videos, and I believe y'all is gonna run these people away, and we ain't gonna get no answers. Cause y'all putting the pressure on them too hard, but not smart. Y'all don't run it. Don't run the answers that we need away. Okay. See, a lot of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Cause Irene, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna run people. Y'all gonna run our answers away from us, and the answers are right there in our face, y'all. Y'all, these are only my opinion, and not necessarily based on facts and knowledge. Okay. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Things gonna be broke down in this video. Now, God, I don't know what's going on, and I don't even know why the mom even talking right now. But see, sometimes y'all the spirit is the most powerful thing that you'll find yourself going through, and it ain't. I don't think it's too much being Kenneka. I think it's them ancestors, and I'm not into. I don't want to. I don't even want to head that way. But that's where y'all are now in the world, in the spiritual welfare, uh, in this society today. Y'all going through a war, and so when something on your mind and things ain't going right, see the ancestors step in, okay? It ain't Kenneka. It ain't Kenneka. It ain't Kenneka. See, when the ancestors start knocking in on your door like that, you gonna start picking on people. You gonna start making Jenadiah seem like he's the problem, but Jenadiah ain't the problem. But you just realize what you said to Jenadiah. But what's necessarily gonna happen is we are going to have to watch what you say to Jenadiah. Because you forgot. Oh, no, did I tell Jenadiah that? See, that's the ancestors. That's not Kenneka. See, that's the real people. Lanita, what are you saying? I ain't saying that. You need to pay attention. You better pay attention. Y'all, Irene ain't playing with y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, Irene is not playing with y'all. She said what she said. These are up to date videos. I've been watching her, and guess what she been doing? She been watching y'all. She working still, trying to be a nurse, trying to do the thing as a nurse, working part time, here and there and stuff like that. She doing her thing, but she watching. But not Irene ain't nothing to be played with. Okay, she ain't nothing to be played with. Now somebody asked me, had a conversation with me the other day, and they said, I thought them why mom didn't leave Chicago. I said, I don't know. I said at first they were saying I don't pay people no attention. I said I thought she left Chicago. But why should she leave Chicago? That's her home. Why should she leave Chicago? So what I wanna do today is last second. All right, Mike, check. Okay. I got it. Thank you. To the point. What happened was I was in the studio. I'm sorry, y'all. I appreciate that. Y'all, it's not easy. Like I said, it's not easy being a content creator. Can't be in two places at the same time. That's why we need y'all to work. Okay, y'all. But here go. What happened was Irene. This is Irene. Speaking out. Now she's a nurse. She's in the nursing area now. Okay. There we go. She don't move on in her life. She's not talking about no Kenneka Jenkins case. She don't want y'all on her page. Calling her phone, isn't heard nothing about this mess. She's in nursing school. She's doing good for herself. So y'all, if you think about Miss Teresa, do you think about that somebody want her to start this back up again, and people don't start pulling out the old videos because the mama wants some attention. Do you think that the mother wants some attention? The reason why she bringing this back up, because she was all of a sudden quiet, silent about this case. I thought y'all said that the mother not supposed to be talking, but she's still putting up information. Do she supposed to do that? Y'all, but do we know if this is set up what's going on here? Because right here it says supporting. Hold on 1 second, y'all. This supposed to be like a conversation going on between Jennifer Brown and a couple more people. Let me see. Okay. This is when Teresa is with Lenora, and Something going on in this. I don't know. Did somebody send this to Miss Teresa? Is she's applying to Jenna, but Jenna is in the conversation. Deandra, it's a whole lot of mix up in there, and they having a conversation right here. And they having a conversation, y'all, and the conversation is more like supporting her. And before you speak, I know the real facts. There's actual footage of him and her together, and I can't wait till he dropped that S. Jenna Brown coming for a MF net. When you played with his name, I support that S. Yeah, this is what they're saying. But let's listen to this. Y'all said that the mother not supposed to be talking. But she's still putting up information. Do she supposed to do that? Yeah, but do we know? Yeah, they having a conversation, y'all. What's going on here? Because right here it says supporting. It said Teresa Martin is with Harris Lenora. That's her daughter. Support her. And before you speak, I know the real fact. There's actual footage of him and her together. And I can't wait till he drop that S. Jenna Brown coming for a MF Nick. The mother that's when you play with his name, and I support that S. And Jenna said, only mudstones, you the kind of how they believe Santa and the two fairy are co-workers. Yeah, first, I haven't scammed. Yes, your baby hairs on them edges is the provocable fraud in this conversation. Okay, wait, let me fit the conversation. And I'm not letting y'all paddle that BS no more. Show evidence or your stupid A about debating me. Because I'm literally taking my time with this defamation case. You can now pay me on them for playing with my name. Watch OMM. Okay, so he went on. Then who is this? Deandra Thomas said, this is why I tag you. Come for their neck. Because I follow you ever since, and I'm sick of the allegation. And then Nathan Nasha said, what about the other man? Who was doing the GoFundMe? And she kicked him out. So really all of this about defamation of character, somebody gonna try to get some money. Is that what this about, y'all? Yeah. Y'all know what Miss Teresa trying to say. Y'all know what she got planned. Y'all know what she talking about. Oh, wow. Lenore said, you Chicago agents talk too much. Yeah, we broke. Why do it matter to y'all? So happy. See, y'all, what her name? Lenore, them trying to throw y'all out. Them folks ain't spent no $3 million. $3.7 million that fast. Ain't nobody no fool. Y'all be careful. See, y'all don't know is what she's who she's about to expose. It seems like Mr. Allegedly, like I said, this is my opinion, not necessary, and not necessarily based on facts and knowledge. Guess what? Some of y'all about to go down with her. When she go down, she about to take y'all with her. I'm serious. When she go down, she gonna take some of y'all with her. That's the way I see it. Uh, yeah, when she go down, she about to take y'all with her. She ain't going down by. She ain't about to go out by herself now. She's not gonna go out by herself. Okay, y'all. Let's finish looking at this reaction. Okay. And the Lord said, "I'm so happy. I'm humble." It's L. It's F. I have no points to prove. Well, it ain't the point that you have no point to prove, but that's your sister. Kenneka is your sister. This is y'all family. Y'all got everything to prove. Yes, you do. Let me calm down, y'all. Let me calm down. Believe, Lord, I must of Jesus. It's F. I have no points to prove. Kenneka big sister. And why is it that y'all got to say Kenneka big sister J4K? They know you her big sister, right? Why are y'all? I think you said Kenneka mother. We know that. What's the problem where y'all have to? What is? I'm trying to. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. If Kenneka is my little sister, everybody in the world, I don't have to. I don't have to expose myself as Kenneka big sister because everybody know I'm Lenora. They already know that I'm her big sister. Why do y'all have to print that out? That irritates me. And I guess y'all wonder why do that irritates me? Because why is it for attention? To make people who know that don't know that you are her big. See, with Kenneka name, and that's her mom. She don't have to say my Kenneka mama. I don't know why y'all putting that face right there. It irritates me, and it shouldn't irritate me like you're doing. They already know that you Kenneka Jenkins mama, and you her sister. Why do y'all print that out like that? Woo, Jesus. Now that I know I have all these haters. Yeah, Lenora, give these H's some more to talk about. Oh, I can't hardly see that right there at the bottom. But at the bottom, she's saying that she's going to finish. Hold on, y'all, let's see can I finish. She's going to finish looking good, smiling good, living my life unbothered like a MF. I don't understand how y'all can live y'all life unbothered and it. Let me stop. Let me stop. I just can't live not knowing. I know that I took the money. I took the pay of some money over the justice of my child. I don't want no money. I get some money. I don't need no $1 million. I don't need no $3 million. Y'all can have that. I just want some justice. Let's get on this hotel. That aggravating. Let's do what we got to do. Bump some money. First, I was thinking like, well, get some money. I'll sue, but not me suing. It's different when you sue somebody and don't know than to sue somebody when you know the truth. When you allegedly know the truth, that's a difference in suing. So let's not get it wrong. If I didn't know nothing, know what happened to my child, then yeah, let's sue them. But if I know what happened to my child, man, I gotta step aside, and you ain't no good attorney. Let me end this with you right now, because you're not, but you can't jump from attorney to attorney to attorney when you don't sign that agreement on that paperwork. See, these people making them sign stuff, y'all. And I don't think people worry about getting their teeth fixed and butt implant and stuff like that. I mean, come on. It's about Kenneka getting justice, because it's some of us, a lot of us don't put our hard nights and hard days in trying to get justice from this girl like we do any other cases out here. I don't allow sleep from work, going to work, coming home from work, trying to catch up with Kenneka Jenkins case with the creators that I was following. And then Zach gone. We're getting threat calls. Want my attention with a question mark, say something to my face when you see me. Oh, Kenneka big sister. I wonder how we have to say Kenneka big sister. And everybody knows she Kenneka big sister. Oh, they kidnapped boy door down. He left the door open with the dogs. And then it said, ain't no way you supposed to be still living in that condition. You supposed to have a house. Ain't no way you living in the suburbs. If that was me, had all that. So I thought y'all said that Miss Teresa had no move out of Chicago, but it don't. Why would she leave Chicago if this is her hometown? Why should she run from Chicago? Ain't no way you supposed to be still living in that condition. You supposed to have a house living in the suburbs. Now for $3-some million, I would have bought me a nice home away from the low, some area where that. But God, that's where the money at, y'all. So y'all got to remember, it's a lot of people. I ain't saying the mama, but the money is a power. It's the power to a lot of things. Living in suburb, if that was me, I had all that money, I would have moved out of Chicago and investment my money. And Miss Teresa said they was coming to kill my son because it is because Dirt said that Kenneka something he knew us. Dirt said that he knew them. And so you think that's why they attack your son? They was coming to get your son, and whatever you saying they were coming to get because of Dirt? You know how many years ago that been? That's old. It's still wild to know that real these threats are I don't understand this, y'all. And then she turned around and said the CPD said they wasn't gonna help. They can't help her, y'all, because she don't sign paperwork. Why is Miss Reese? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm not. I'm not. My money. And then Teresa responded, they were coming to kill my son because Lil Durk said Kenneka. What, I can't see the sign behind it. Hold on. Said the Kenneka. Hold on. People walk up in there. They can't be missing. Miss Reed can't be living right here. Where they walked in the back door? What is this, a condominium? These folks not that lay the door down like that. And they and the excuses that they're using there, they got to do with dirt. This is crazy. Okay, said that hold on, y'all. I can't see that. Kenneka thinking. I'm gonna put it right here, y'all. I'm just gonna sit it right here. So y'all can see it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to read it. Okay. Them look like young boys with straight legs. Them look like high school boys, y'all. You see how skinny them legs are? Them look like high school boys. But CPD said they wasn't good. Whatever's got it. See, Miss Mom, I'm not gonna bash this mom, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna now, if you're gonna put stuff on the table, you got to stop. Don't start this thing back over giving pieces of knowledgeable information that you allege that you know. Don't come out this second round for where you started from. You blaming people. You doing the same thing. It's like a reverse psychology. Like you doing the same thing that you did before. Thinking he knew us, and it's still wow. Was CPD said they wasn't something. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Miss Teresa. Is Teresa talking? Good. What make her do that, y'all? Because she was very quiet. And then she started talking. What make her do that? That's weird. So the mother broke her silence. Now she broke her silence. It's legal repercussion that she got to get go through. Jesus. Is about to be sued, facing a massive compensation. She has just admitted something unbelievable. 10 years ago, she signed a non-disclosure agreement and took $3.7 million from the hotel, abandoning her opportunity to seek justice for her daughter. A decade later, today, she has suddenly chosen to break her silence, but her true intention is all too clear. Anything, it's for herself. Her actions have not only angered the public, but could also lead her dollars, but never fought for justice for her daughter. She chose silence, and all of it was from a disclosure agreement
Irene,
for money, causing the public to deeply question her maternal love. From money to betrayal and now legal repercussions, Irene Jenkins' actions will become consequences she can't escape. The $3.7 million compensation.
Her name is Teresa, not no Irene. Why she said it?
Brought her a comfortable life, but it also took away her responsibility to
here y'all go. Hey, hey, yeah, I think they want me to tell y'all about how they blown up my Cash app requesting money. But remember, when I didn't have no money, something about life out here. I don't owe y'all SWAT. I gave you, Kenneka, how much cash y'all made off us today. Now, Teresa, they not when people talk on y'all getting YouTube messed up. It don't be no money like that. When people do content, it ain't that money. Yeah, I don't know who telling y'all these stories. It ain't making no money off this story right here. Ain't no money. I don't know what. Maybe they are, but I'm not. I'm not. I ain't got no sponsor. Ain't got no sponsorship. But you ain't giving. You're not giving these people us nothing to talk about. Cause I've been putting awareness on this girl, and I got proof that I've been putting awareness on her name because I can't believe that she didn't get justice. That's why I put awareness on these kids' name because I can't believe she didn't get justice, and then you didn't fight hard enough to get justice for your own daughter, allegedly. You let the justice, you let money, the power take control of the justice part. The justice should have been more powerful, if anything. But to jump from those two attorneys, and you got to remember, that hotel, y'all ain't shut nothing down. That hotel is be around billions of millionaires. You ain't gonna shut that hotel down. You gonna shut the noise down. I either go to jail, but the thing is, don't give up. It's still a way of getting justice. It's still ways of getting justice for your daughter. And then when you cut it out, when everything stopped, that took my heart because now you stuck me with an awareness of no justice, no justice. So the ancestors right now want justice. Spiritual ancestors want it's knocking on that door, and in the middle of the night, and what is in the heat of the night? Yeah, dog. Somebody knocking your door down like that. That ain't unused. That's unusual. When they knock it down one time, they'll knock it down again. And Irene, I want to right quick, so y'all might hear. I want you to hear what Irene got to say. Then I'm gonna come back to 12:06, just in case y'all didn't hear. Listen to Irene one more time, and then I'm gonna skip it.
Same thing I don't like. You block. Hello, make another page. You block. Just one be a detective, join the force, or get a security job. Listen to me, y'all. And just listen. Just brace yourself and listen to what the fuck I gotta say. Don't get y'all legs up on some questions. Trolling. Because I will block the fuck about it. I don't have to respond to stupidity. Trolls. I don't give a fuck about no trolls. I can troll by the world at this point. So you think I give a fuck about anything y'all have to say now at this point? At some point, y'all gotta stop wasting y'all fingers and type shit. Because I really don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion. Y'all entitled to say what y'all want to say. That's what freedom of speech is for. And guess who's entitled to not give a fuck? This group. I don't. So don't waste your time commenting on my post, trolling me, asking me anything. Just get your ass here and watch me. Or you block if you got something to say. This is how it's going. These are the rules on my page. This has no go on my page. Play with me, get blocked. Say you think I don't like me, get blocked. Hello, make another page, get blocked. Just simple. One thing. All right, y'all. This is Irene Roberts.
Okay, let me go with.
She's not talking about no Kenneka Jenkins case.
Okay, let me skip it on back where we were. Okay, just in case y'all didn't hear her. Okay. See, and this man right here, Mr. Holmes, do what he do. Yeah, yeah, Jenna, that I don't know what y'all going. I just don't understand that how you and the mother even talking after what you done went through. I just can't understand that part. Why y'all communicating? Your number ain't changed since this happened to Kenneka. You still got the same number. I think I still got the same number too. But he mentioned something that he wasn't about to go to jail for Miss Teresa. How did y'all come about to start talking? This is weird. See, somebody else got they. Mm. But I'm gonna tell you, I ain't about to lose my life for nobody like this. No, 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 no. I'm just being honest. It's my opinion, and not necessarily based on facts or knowledge. I'm telling you right now, I'm not about to lose my life because I got a family for something that I don't know what to think, if it's true or what they know. Shouldn't have said that, man. Y'all just get on here and just say something just to see how many likes you gonna get. I know what happened to my baby. So what? I mean, when she tell you this? See, that's what I'm saying. When she tell you this, when did all this creation come out? When did this come out? When did this get what? When did this come out? I know what happened to my baby. Well, I don't heard. I don't heard that a little bit during the time in the transitioning of the case. This is crazy, y'all. Don't y'all let them use that psychological mind on y'all, bringing this stuff in a different point of view. Don't y'all let them psychologically mess with your mind. We got to stop doing that to each other and making one person rich. The people got some money out of this, not just Miss Teresa. See, a lot of people behind the scene got paid, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what he said again. Put it back right here. Right here. Nope. Right here. But see, why didn't she tell you? See, you can't act like you're scared and then you're not scared. You can't be scared and not scared. You can't be 1 minute you're scared and 1 minute you're not afraid. You can't be like that, y'all. That's not normal for a person. Psychologically, that's not normal for a person. I know what happened to my baby. Of course, she know what happened to her baby. They sat in the room and told her what happened to her baby. But why did she tell you? No, she's not gonna tell you. She don't trust you. Jenna, she don't trust you. Do you think she trusts you? It's the point was to put respect on Kenneka Jenkins' name. So some of y'all allegedly got used. We need to go bad. Just need to go bad. I want peace. No, see, it's not Miss Teresa want peace. It's the spiritual ancestors want peace. How you gonna want to go back? Y'all ain't know in the world this woman just all of a sudden I'm over here checking on her on Facebook. I check on her every time I go on Facebook. And she doing good, talking about God, talking about other cases, talking about TikTok, talking about different things. But then now all of a sudden you don't delete your pictures and everything. And now you putting that Kenneka Jenkins page back up and the characters who follow you behind is that what's going on. Your cheerleaders. Y'all got to stop playing with these people mind about this stuff. If it a real Kenneka Jenkins, how long ago had this happened? Come on now, y'all can't be playing with people mind because a lot of people don't know that y'all is psychologically using their mind allegedly. They care about what's going on, but they don't see it like I see it. This is a game to most people because a lot of people like to manipulate people. Y'all ain't telling y'all nothing that I'm just not saying anything. I'm telling you what I know. Y'all been manipulated again, psychologically. We just need to go back. Y'all, why of all the sudden we Jenna, why you sitting there listening to this? Why you sitting there putting yourself back where you came from and had a hard time and cried and went through the ups and downs and trial and tribulation, and then you back over there again?
How you do that? And stop saying it's for Kenneka, because if it was Kenneka, you wouldn't be back over there. Y'all keep running over there. Now we back again trying to make some more money. If you're going to do that, you better be making some money. Y'all playing with these people's minds psychologically. That lady ain't broke. That lady ain't spending on $3.7 million. Because she already done paid everybody. Y'all think that lady ain't got no money? If y'all think that lady ain't got no money, then y'all don't know where y'all from. What nation are y'all from? 3.7 million? Y'all know how much money that is? Oh, they're getting paid off of y'all, man. And then they still sending her donation. Where is the facility for women and kids? Where is the facility for young people? Why that money is not, I can't tell nobody how to spend their money, but this is something I always wanted to do. Open a facility for homeless women and their kids and get somebody in there to try to help them. And open up a program for young men who need someone to talk to. Boys need somebody else. Why? That's what I do with my money. But I can't tell nobody what to do with their money. Ain't no way in the world you can sit down and spend on $3.7 million. And then they psychologically about to birth mess with y'all brain, mind, and feed y'all breast milk. It's that too much going on. Stop playing with these people. If it's something that y'all want to characterize and start back over, then tell the people. But I guarantee, spiritual, y'all better stop playing with this thing. Cause y'all gonna walk, y'all gonna bring in ancestors. Y'all gonna bring it in as spiritual work. Spiritual work gonna start playing on y'all. Because y'all playing on God's kids. No, y'all don't want to hear that.
What I know now, I would have walked Teresa Martinez to that line of cops. I would have stood next to her, and I would have told everybody in the public, Teresa Martin is looking for a way out. She has already made the deal. Now, that's what I would have did if I would have known.
So you would have told him that she already made the deal. How in the hell you gonna make a deal and then want the way out? You know that? How in the world she gonna want to make a deal? Already don't want the deal and then make her way out, y'all. Y'all start letting. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't make no deal and then want the way out. Why don't you want the way out and just don't make the deal?
So we went back, we finished protesting, we escorted her to her car. Not too much later, she would be alive. Call me home.
And then she sat in the dark and went live like I do in the dark.
Hello, y'all. I want to make this public announcement. If they plan to take me back to court, I do not. The attorneys that I represented me in the past, I do not give them the permission to no longer represent me. I, Teresa Martin, do not give the attorneys in the past, from the past, to represent me for the future case. So
why? They got you money. They got you that they got you 3.7 million, even though it was higher than that, because you had to pay everybody else out. Why you don't want those attorney no more? I got a problem. Let me rewind this, because I got a problem with this part. I got a problem with this part. Why you don't want them to represent you? Hold on. Why now you don't want them to represent you and you use them to represent you then?
I do in the dark.
Hello, y'all. I want to make this public announcement. If they plan to take me back to court, I do not. The attorneys that I represent
for the future case. So y'all just say that it's the reason why I get rich some more. She already know that there is a future case, y'all. She already know they about to start this thing over again. Future case? Who said it about to be a future case? Who said that? Who promoted it? She just promoted it. She just promoted this in front of y'all face. That for the future case. Who said it better be a future case? She just opened the case back up for y'all. She said, I know what happened to my daughter, but y'all already know that. Y'all don't go out the same way that you went out the first time.
If there's any attorneys out there that's not afraid, that's not going to tell me that they care and trick me to tell me.
Said what? Said what? They trick you? She said, oh, wait.
Do not give the attorneys in the past, from the past, to represent me for the future case.
But you know what, Mr. Reason? What's going to allegedly happen is you're going to end up with the worst mistake in your life. Getting another attorney. You about to make the work. All them attorneys know each other. All them attorneys know each other. I don't care what state they in. They know each other. That's how they found you. And that's how you found them. Anytime you get they sitting there talking about you. Then they listening to you now. Then it made me kind of think is, if you know what happened to your daughter, did the hotel have anything to do with your daughter dealt? I'm just asking a question. Did the hotel really have something to do with Kenneka's death? Because you said that nothing happened to my daughter. She was at a party and they left her. That's what you said. But not one time you blame that hotel. If you were scared, you wouldn't have said that. But for the future case, y'all, here we go with another case. More money. As long as y'all talk about these cases. More money. More money. Ting ting.
So let that be said. If there's any attorneys out there that's not afraid, that's not going to tell me that they care,
they ain't no attorney ain't afraid, baby. They just want to make sure you got enough money to cover up. Now you got to take that million. See, what's going to happen? You're going to go broke, allegedly, because what's going to happen is when you pay them that $2 million, that $1 million to be an attorney, you're going to lose everything because you might not win this time. Because now you about to get some people about to pile up on you to sue you for suing them. Boy, but you shouldn't have opened up that can of worms, sister. Because this time you may not win. See, God opened up the door and let you win the first time, but this next time, you ain't going to win. I'm telling you, it ain't going to work out like the first time. That second time around ain't going to be like the first time around. If the attorney ain't scared, they going to win, period. With their money, you have to pay them regardless. And then you said that not going to tell me that they care. Ain't no attorney got to care about you, baby. Ain't nobody got to care about you. They're gonna do their job. They don't care nothing about you. In the man that who you got for your attorney, you don't know him, Freeman. You don't know that. You don't know these people. I don't know what the man. What's the man name? The guy with the white hair. You don't know what he O.J. Simpson case. Golly. To treat me to tell me that you found out information about your child. They didn't trick you. They didn't trick you. You trick yourself. Because you took the money. Your power was the money. I don't want no money. I want justice. I want to know what happened to my daughter. If I knew what happened to my daughter, then we're going to take it from there. You didn't get tricked. Don't stop making up excuses. When are we going to stop making up excuses on other people instead of men and make excuses for ourselves? You're making excuses for yourself, baby, not for them. They ain't making they that you found out information about her child. You wasn't tricked. Blame yourself for doing the people out there who stood, the millions of people who stayed at the 3.7 million of people around the world that was loving you about this girl, about your daughter. What about them people? They sending you thousands of dollars and you don't want to show the money. Why would you accept that money from them people and you got $3.7 million now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Me and my daughter on my daughter's birthday in the room. Miss Outback, you said it's it. It's it, goddammit.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't get mad now. Hold on. Said what?
Child, just to trick me and my daughter on
To trick me and my daughter on her birthday.
my daughter's birthday in the room. Miss Outback, you said it.
In the room. It's out there. Come on now. You don't took them for money. I ain't never want to be rich. Because rich people ain't happy. They ain't happy. They more miserable than you. I'd rather be not having that much money. I like to be pleasant and comfortable. I'm good. I don't want to be rich. Nope. 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 Keep me comfortable like I am.
It's it, goddammit. I'm telling it all. Now, goddammit. Now, come on now.
And you telling it all? Why you telling it all after you got the money? You blame people from the beginning. Now you blaming people now. Now who else you gonna blame? You blame. You point the finger the first time at attorneys in the world. Now the second time, you left them attorney, you got this attorney. Because them the attorney won't get enough money for you to pay them back. They see the first attorney, only thing they were gonna get back, they weren't even fighting. You felt that they want the money. The money got to be right. Cause you got to pay them out of the pocket. You got to pay them out the money, and they can't get paid until you get paid. So now they ain't got enough money. The money that you was gonna get allegedly wasn't gonna be right to pay after you pay them back. You still won't have that money, but like a million, like then you got the richest attorney in the world, who just came in and said he just locked the freezer door. Then you say, I'm telling it all now. And you saying, did you sign in the paperwork? Because if you sign in the paperwork, they're going to lock you up. Can't do that. Can't do that, Miss Martin. Can't do that. I'm telling it all. God darn it. I'm telling that's the answer, the spiritual welfare. This is spiritual. But Kenneka, this is not Kenneka. It's the ancestors. Because the reason why I'm saying that because Kenneka upset because y'all didn't get justice from her from the beginning. Y'all took that money. So these the other people.
I'm telling you, so when y'all try to plot to kill me or whatever, y'all, it's already out here. Kenneka.
Why you say that if they block you? Ain't nobody block you, Miss Teresa. Ain't nobody block you, baby. You ain't dumb. You ain't stupid. You got a lot of sense.
Taught me about life, y'all. That's why I'm not too good. And it's a couple of people, young people, that have helped me with my phone that I didn't even know how to work it. It ain't that I'm so, because I never fucking dealt with this internet shit into the depth of my baby. That's
Why you cussing? Why you cussing like that? You never dealt with the internet stuff until the death of your baby. Yes, you did. You were messing with the internet stuff. Cause you were dancing on the sitting, you were dancing in the living room doing splits. That's the internet, Miss Teresa. I'm not bashing you, but that is the internet when you were dancing for the internet with your daughter. You don't remember that? So don't say that you didn't start dealing with the internet until the death of your daughter. No, you've been dealing with the internet when she was living. Cause every time I looked over there, y'all was dancing on it, you know, and y'all was doing splits. Y'all was doing that's the internet. Y'all was having a birthday party with a lot of people in y'all house. That's the internet. So it's not until the death of your baby. You've been on the internet.
and no, I take that back. I started when I called cancer and I was trying to help somebody. Because in our communities, people don't know how to help each other. We think if we get
Yeah, they do know how to help you. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. The community do know how to help you. You left the community. The community didn't leave you. You left the community. Why you blaming it on? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me hear that again.
and no, I take that back. I started when I called cancer and I was trying to help somebody. Because in
When I was trying to help somebody, who you were trying to help?
our communities, people don't.
Because in our community, you trying to help somebody in the community, and they failed you. That was your choice. When you help someone and they don't turn out right, it ain't your fault no more. You did your part. You blessed. If you're a Christian person, you don't do that. You don't sit and talk about I was trying to help somebody and they turned on me in our community. No, when you help someone from your heart, it'll tell you whether to help that person again or not help the person. Because when you help someone, you're gonna get paid back. But if you just using it for doing it for attention, that's different. But in our community, I want to hear what you're gonna say about the people. Because you had a lot of people for you within the community. You had people in the community for you and around the world. So let's not start blaming it on the community now. Because I can't have my way.
Don't know how to help each other. We think if we get ill or sick of something going on, we losing weight or something, knowing that if we ain't got no disease, and even if we do have HIV or STDs that we can't get rid of, it's okay. But check this out.
What about mental health? What about mental illnesses? Why we're not talking about that instead of talking about what you're talking about? Why not put the awareness on depression, mental health, and all that kind of stuff? Why not talk about that? That's what's going on spiritually.
Happened by accident. I thank God for today because this happened just for today. And you know, see, the devil meant
This happened just for today. Somebody let her down.
me. I was angry when I got up for here. I was gonna tell you about my
Okay, y'all, I got that recorded on my page. On my
She said, what she said about the devil? You know, see, the devil meant for me. See, that what irritates me, y'all. When y'all talk about the devil, y'all talk about y'all go and y'all talk about the devil and then mix the devil with God. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, spiritual the spiritual welfare is what, if you ain't living right, it gonna happen, y'all. This is real. See, sad. I waiting on this day to come. That's why we're praying and saying, telling Trey Gang, don't stop talking about this case. Because he like to stop. I tried to tell, I reached out to, y'all, I'm going to tell you, start letting people manipulate you. I'm so sick of it. And Irene said what she said. You keep trolling me, I'm going to keep blocking you. But she remind me of me so bad doing it part. I'm going to blah, 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 blah. And then you just keep on making face. You two need to stop that. That's how, that's how, that was uh, Irene now in time. Y'all don't start putting pressure on the people who we need to keep the awareness on. Don't start attacking Irene. Please don't. Because I've been following her for the longest. Please don't start. Once you start that, then uh, that means that we're going to lose her. And I got to find her again because now she's going to use another name. And Jenna Brown, you got to tell the people what's really going on. You got to tell them, y'all. I ain't never seen. I mean, social media. Social media is something else, y'all. Some of my social media I already don't delete, but I ain't going nowhere on YouTube because I'm gonna sit there and keep putting the awareness out there. As long as the awareness keep going in, I'm gonna pull it out. I can't. I knew it was coming. I knew that was gonna happen again because I knew it. 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 But it came too fast before Christmas. Came before Christmas. See, Thanksgiving and you're thankful, you go through a lot. You miss your family member, that you used to be around. I miss my dad. I was around my dad Thanksgiving. I ain't saying I miss my mama too, but I'm saying I'm a daddy girl. And I miss my dad because I would have been over their house today. And they always have a big show on Thanksgiving. So I'd rather been at home. I don't want to be around nobody. Y'all, love y'all. Please don't run Irene away. Cause at least she ain't hiding like Monifa doing. At least I just can't believe that if this happened, or they shut their mouth up too. Did they sign something that they not supposed to be talking? If they did, I stay off of social media. I sure will. I stay off of social media. Love y'all. Y'all go ahead on and enjoy the rest of y'all day. Whew, Lord have mercy.